I just hit my set last target hotkey, and then I just hit my target nearest blue humanoid hotkey, and it just reset the last target. That is probably the most important thing, actually, with the purple guide. I feel like somebody should always state that whenever you click the ground, like if you use a teleport ring, like if I'm attacking, you know, I just teleported, and I went in for a hit just now. So if you've got like a charged weapon, like you're trying to, you're running after somebody with the charged School's Touch, and it's armed, and you teleport on top of them, and you charge a purple, you're going to want to make sure that you hit your set last target hotkey right after the teleport, and go ahead and click or use your hotkey for your target nearest to reset that as soon as possible. That is something that takes practice as well. It's easy for me on paper, right, to sit here and say, oh, you do this, you do that, you do this, but like, trust me, like I was notorious for using teleport a lot more than I do already in PvP, and I would always forget to set the dang last target. I would always forget that I need to reset the last target, and I have demolished the ground with purples and blew it myself plenty of times forgetting that, and that's just something that takes practice. And that's this whole video is it really the biggest thing is all this is going to take practice. This is like the most advanced stuff you can do with purples, right? But it's fun. It's really the reason that keeps me playing the game. So we're gonna jump right into this. Lightning wands, you'll see a lot of people, they'll run around and they just kind of spam lightning drops. So as you can see, I'm just activating my lightning wand as I'm running here, and you can just act like I'm actually using the charges. Purples maximize your damage with everything, okay? So purples maximize your damage with spells. They maximize your damage with your Hallie. With any weapon, right? A Dexter using purples is extremely insane. Okay, but with wands as well. So you can charge a purple, drop a lightning wand, charge, and then throw the purple. Now you can get two, okay? So I actually attempted to get 2 lightning drops in, messed up, but I still threw the purple successfully. So worst case, you run around with your lightning wand, and you have a purple charge the entire time, and you only just do 1 drop. It's very safe. Okay, it's very safe to do. Just do, for now, just practice that. Practice with the lightning wand. Anytime you use a lightning wand in PvP for any reason, just practice having a purple charged and dropping at least 1 charge of the lightning wand on the target, and throwing the purple. Now we can move on to the other stuff, the other, like weaving purples with spells and some other stuff that you guys saw in that montage, and then I'll finally get into the actual guide part of how to execute these combos. So the purple explosion combo, very simple combo, very strong, and my tamer has like GM resist, so he's pretty you know, I knew he probably wouldn't die from that, but even without him being weakened right now, there's a chance that he could have died from that, especially because I forgot to bring a GM Hallie for this. I should have done that, but this is a plus 15 power Hallie. Okay, so the explosion combo and then the E-bolt combo. There's different ways I've seen people do this. Some people will charge a purple and they'll load the E-bolt at 2, and then they won't actually recall the purple cursor. They'll just kind of last target the whole thing. So they charge an E-bolt at 2, and then they throw the purple and drop the E-bolt. I'm not sure which comes first there because I never actually do that combo, but it's something you can do. Personally, the E-bolt combo that I always do is, you know, loaded at 2 here, armor Hallie, recall the purple cursor to throw the purple. Now my Hallie's armed and my purple is of course charged, and so I could go in, you know, for a hit and drop the E-bolt. Very strong combo. Like again, if he was weakened, and I landed the hit and dropped that E-bolt, that would have taken a huge chunk of his health off, and then you could immediately be ready to try to finish him off. But okay, so we just covered the 2, like, you know, main like most offensive / damaging purple combos you probably can pull off with a 3-second timer on UOSA, which is the E-Bolt combo and the explosion combo. Now I'm gonna get into like the best way to execute these combos, in my opinion. Now, here's the thing about this. It, depending on who you talk to, like everybody, I say everybody, some people do these differently. Okay, so me and Veronis, we always recall the purple cursor. I know some players that they never recall the cursor, and they'll do like the E-Bolt combo without recalling the cursor. And you know, other combos like the explosion combo without recalling it. That's great. Do whatever, you know, do whatever you think you need to do there. But I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, how I am comfortable with executing combos, no matter what I am doing. If I am weaving a purple with anything at all, I am always recalling the cursor. So that's just, you know, what I do. With that out of the way, so everyone knows whenever you charge a purple, you know, you throw at like 0.5 seconds, right? Now, whenever you charge a purple and you load up a spell, okay, it's going to charge the spell, and then when it's charged, you can last target that while the purple is going through the charge timer. And you're gonna have to be very familiar with how long it takes to charge a spell. There is a program, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, it's like Salos, but like whenever you charge a spell, the cursor will highlight red and tell you whenever it's charged. I need that. I wish I had it. I need to look into that myself. I would love to start using that on UOSA if I'm allowed to. It would make weaving purples much easier, but I've practiced doing it. You know, I've practiced weaving purples with spells so much now that I almost don't even need it at this point. Yeah, just weaving your harm with purples. That's gonna probably be the biggest thing with this whole video. I mean, if the only thing that you learn how to weave is a harm or two, right, with your purple, I mean, that's gonna be the one thing about this video that is going to be the most helpful. And the thing is, when you figure all this out, and you will, if you guys are watching this video and you're practicing in-game right now, or after you guys are done watching this video and you guys sit here in-game and practice this, you're gonna get it. It's easier to input all this stuff than, say, like a Kazuha combo in Tekken. If you guys are fighting game players, you know exactly what I mean. This is not hard. It just takes practice. The hard part about purple combos is actually going into the field versus another player and executing all this stuff, okay? Like, if you guys watched that fight with Abiz, I was extra nervous and under pressure. I had people in my stream that I was like wanting to impress and everything else. I was like really wanting to stomp on Abiz, right? Like something fierce. He just came back to the game. He's a known, you know, player, but I kind of fumbled the ball a little bit, in my opinion. Didn't do too bad, but the thing is, like, I'm using that as a good example. If you're not relaxed and you're under pressure, especially in the middle of a fight when somebody's fighting back, right? Like, I'm on wrong roof here with my character Mithran here running up and down. I'm as relaxed as I possibly could be right now, relaxed and focused as ever. And this it's so easy to input all this stuff, but when you're in the middle of a fight, it's a different story. You know, and the only way to get better at purple combos, guys, is to actually get out there and fight people. And I really hope that everybody, like, you know, takes the time to message me, Charles, Ursula, Abiz, now that he's back, Grofus. Like, if you ask one of those 5 people, okay, that I just named, to field fight you, like a practice, right? Like, I'd be like, hey, I really want to get some field fights in for practice. Like, Charles isn't going to loot you. Yeah, Charles is going to loot your ass if he sees you out in the field. Like, if he just sees you at an event and he kills you, right? But, I mean, like, very few players, and the players that would loot you in a quote-unquote friendly field fight, they're not playing right now. I mean, if Vega comes back, yeah, I would never, ever fucking trust that Vega you know, wouldn't loot. Vega's gonna loot you no matter what. Okay, so, but you need to take advantage right now with the server pop where it's at now, and you've got just enough filters on right now that are active. You guys can get out there and practice this stuff. I love using charged weapons. I mean, my favorite way to field fight is to use all the items. You know, ideally not in Viz, but sometimes I still use it. But that's neither here nor there. But I like everything. I like everything that UOSA has to offer in the field. I love using charged weapons. I like using reflect. I like using wands, and I like using teleport. I don't give a fuck. But so if, you know, if that's something you guys want to practice, if you guys want to practice purple combos, just throwing purples in the field period, just getting field experience in general, using items, I don't care. You can invis on me, you can teleport on me, use the best charged weapons you have, I don't care. You know, that's the only way you're going to get better. I mean, guys like Scrap, you know, they're good at just all around PvP. They can use every item on UOSA like at its highest potential, right? And yet they still have the fundamentals of the game down pat too. A lot of you guys have been doing a lot of red pots, and you guys are pretty good at red potting, and you guys are kind of somewhat getting into purples now. But you guys red pot so much on UOSA. If you guys would just get out there and field, you know, just like get out there and get that experience in, you guys are going to get really good. I mean, I'm over talking right now about it, but you know, it's funny because at the end of the day, the only way to get really truly good at using purples is to actually just get out there and fight people, you know, go through that grind. I just went over how to execute them. You guys have the knowledge, you guys have the information. Learn how to do it. It'll take you like maybe a day, right, to do this, or not even that. Okay, and get out there and just fight people, you know, have fun.